Hey everybody, Tony Gohard here once again for Punks Doing Stuff, and this is going to be a Doordash video. It's a little different. Every now and then, I'll be working and I feel like the devil's over my shoulder because I'm running and some things are not going out the way that it should be. And in fact, sometimes, every now and then, the devil actually is over my shoulder. This is pretty awesome. This was a delivery that we had done, and I noticed that they had a devil on each side of the door, which was pretty cool, and the building is shaped like a pyramid. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about some of the crappiest places that I've ever picked up at that I will never go back to again. And then of course we have to end the video on a high note, so that I'm going to say some of the places that I go to that I always go to because I never have a bad experience there. So I'm going to get my ass back into the van and then drop off this food, or actually pick up this order and then go and drop off the food, and then we'll continue on the video from there. I just wanted to get it open here because that looks awesome. So yeah. Alright, so before we get into this, there's a few important things with Doordash is locations. Different locations, different stuff. You can go to one restaurant and it'd be really good, and you can go to another restaurant in the same chain and it'd be absolutely awful. So before we get into it, normally I do Los Ranchos in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and that's generally the area that I like to deliver in. And then every now and then we'll do Midtown, sometimes we'll do South Valley. I haven't done the Pueblo all the way down there, but this is generally this is just the area that I do. Sounds like everybody's getting pretty loud, but anyways, so the first one on this list is going to be the McDonald's on 25 and Montgomery Montano. That one is always terrible. That one was on my shit list before I even started doing Doordash. The reason that because they always have like really bad attitude, like all the people that work there. Probably not all of them, but every time that I've been there, I always just end up with the people with like the complete shit attitude. So I was deciding, should I or shouldn't I, when I got the first order from there. And then I was thinking, oh well, they'll probably have it ready because it is, ordered already, and then, just go over there, pick it up, and I have no problem. Went there, they didn't know what the hell I was talking about. They acted like they don't even do Doordash. So I pulled around and then showed them the stuff, and then, nothing from there. I decided to cancel out the order, had to call the customer, and then they were saying, well, I don't see why this is supposed to be able to be ordered from there if you can't even pick it up. So I was just like, I don't know what's going on with these people, so unassigned. Then I decided to give them another chance. It's gonna be the third chance. Went in there, same thing. Crap attitude, shitty service, nothing went right, and then again had to unassign. So that's why they're on this list, because it has never been good, whether it be Doordash or my own personal stuff. It's just just bad stuff, So again, that was the McDonald's on 25 and Montano, or actually it might be Montgomery on that side, but either way it's the same road. The name just changes at some point. But yeah, the one right there on 25, terrible. Not going there again. Alright, so the next one on the list is also going to be a bad one, and this is one that the first time I went, it didn't go good, but I'm going to get into that in a minute. This one is the Last Call, and it is a little restaurant that's inside of the Salt Yard. And the reason that this one was on there was because nothing's ever gone good when I went there. First time I went there, it was already closed. First off, they closed ridiculously early, which doesn't make sense for a place called the Last Call. So I had gone there and the place was closed already, and I was like, all right, no problem. It happens. Give us half pay, all of that crap. So then the second time I went over there, that one really didn't go good. I went, and then we were there for about 5 minutes before security started hassling us, asking us, what the hell we're doing. Obviously, we're there to pick up food. You can see the hot bags and all that stuff. So that went on. Went inside. Actually, Rebecca was getting harassed while I was already inside, so it was probably even less time than that. But we were there doing that thing. I went in, and the lady that was standing there, she just walks up and says, no order. Doesn't say anything else, just walks to the back. So I'm standing right there, I look at the order, and then, try and contact the customer. The lady's still running in the back. She comes out to the front, doesn't say anything, runs back, keeps going back and forth, doesn't even acknowledge me, doesn't even look at the tablet to see if the order has gone through, if the order came up and we were just there early or something. She didn't even double check any of that. And then the other people that were there inside the kitchen also did the same. They just kind of like walked right past and didn't even say anything, didn't look at the computer, didn't do anything like that. So they get on my shit list for that. Then I went back, and then essentially the same thing had happened. Same whole situation, same scenario, just a different night. So again, that is the last call on Osuna and Seagull Street. So if you ever get anything to there, don't expect anything good to come from it, because every time that I've been, nothing but bad can come from it. So that one is just on the list. As soon as I see the words "the last call," fuck it, just cut it, decline already. So that was that. I'm actually on a delivery, so I need to run and grab that food. Alright, so it is starting to get a little dark. It is getting a little bit late, but this is going to be the third one that I'm going to put on the list of ones that I don't go to. And generally, I probably wouldn't have gone to it anyway, because it is a chicken place, and most chicken places do take a long time to make stuff. And it's like whole chicken. It's not, you know, little pieces like, let's say, a wing place where wings cook fast. But the Popeyes that's on, where is it, San Mateo? Yeah, San Mateo right there by Montgomery. I won't go to that one because, well, obviously it takes a long time. And then it's always crazy packed. So it's good to avoid that one. And then even to top it off, like the one time we were there was this guy, the security guy was out there, and he just like sprayed him in the face right there by the drive-thru. Only had our windows down, so that already sucked. And then the guy is just like laying on the ground. The security gets up, grabs his phone, looks at it, and then turns back around and sprays the guy again. He's already on the ground. So that's one that I'm not going to go to. And you probably shouldn't go there either anyway, because you already know that the wait times are going to be ridiculous. But I do need to grab the clothes and then get some food started, and then we're going to continue on this video. Now, this next restaurant is one that I actually would avoid all the time whenever orders would come up, because things were just not the way that it should be. But since now they've been able to get things like way on track and just awesome all around. So at this point in the video is when we're going to start getting into the restaurants that you should be checking out, because they are doing good. And like I said, this one, they started off rocky. This one is Ginos Pizza on San Mateo. It's like right there south of Montgomery. And this one, the first few times that we had went there, they didn't even know that they had an order. Apparently their tablet or whatever, it wouldn't ding or give them any kind of message as to knowing that the order was there. And somehow also their thing, it would also set it to where it would say that the order was already ready. So I would get there, and then, you know, nothing would be ready, and I just end up waiting there for, you know, however long it takes to cook a pizza. But ever since then, not ever since then, because it happened a couple times. And then there was one time where I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to take a stab in the dark, and we'll take this order and see what happens from there. Well, after that, then everything started working out just right. Picked up a order from there today, actually, for 2 pizzas, and I forget what the other thing is. But they had everything ready, good to go. Just turned around, grabbed it from the heater, and then put it on the table, and then I was out. So Ginos Pizza, they went from being one that I wouldn't ever take orders from to one that everything works out fine. So they're definitely one of the awesome ones to go and check out. And remember, it's got to be that location. I don't know if they've got more locations or not, but that one for sure. So we're going to run down, make sure that all the food's cooking, get a show put on for the kids, and then we're going to get into some of the best ones that I never turn down orders for. Or at least I never turn down orders that aren't, like, you know, ridiculous. Like, let's say 13 miles for $3. Who's going to do that? So we'll check in on them. Alright, so now we're going to get into the restaurants that I go to all the time. Pretty much never turn down an order unless it's like a ridiculous pay. And that's a whole different story for a different time, for a different not now. Anyways, one that I do happen to pick up a lot, just to start off the list, is going to be P.F. Chang's, right there off of 25 Way, which is 25 just north of Montano, Montgomery, somewhere around there. Actually, it's just past Jefferson, but, you know, that whole 25 Way area, Got several restaurants there, but PF Chang is definitely one that I go to and pick up all the time. They're always awesome. They've always got everything either already ready or about to be ready, and the staff is always pretty cool too. You know, the to-go guys and girls, they're always on it. They're always getting it. You know, making sure that everybody's doing good. The bartenders are cool. The wait staff is also cool. Everybody there is just awesome, and they do get their stuff all organized and on way, the way that it should be. Never really have any problems with them. So they are definitely one that you need to check out. And then another one that you should check out also, it's just on the other side of the freeway, is on Jefferson and 25, which is the Outback Steakhouse. And those guys always have stuff usually going up pretty good. Wait time isn't ever that long, but the orders themselves are always pretty good too. So once you see that that dollar amount, you're going to want to stop there anyway. Those guys are always pretty cool too. The to-go area, it's kind of small, but you know, it's a to-go area. People aren't there going to the restaurants to see the to-go area. It's just a small little spot. And then, you know, half the times your orders are already staged and they're right there on the counter. If not, they've got the little ticket and then you know that they're already making it. So they do pretty good too. Haven't ever really had very many problems there, except for like one time they were out of lamb or something, and then the wait time was just, you know, not anything that you could really deal with. And then we ended up having to unassign it because it was just taking so damn long just to get that one order. So we just said, okay, we'll cut our losses, you know, clock out on that one and then get on another one. So that happened. But other than that, you know, Outback, they always have something good. And now for my number one spot, the one that I always go to and basically never turn down orders because they're always on it. They're always fast. They've always got all their stuff in order. The whole crew there is just awesome too, which is the Wingstop that's right there on San Pedro and Montgomery. And those guys, they always got everything perfect, you know. They've got, well, they've got their stuff in order, you know. They've got the store, the restaurant is all crazy busy. The to-go area is right there inside the little wait lobby. And then they do their online orders and all that stuff as well. But everything just seems very organized. Right when you walk in, everybody's already, you know, working on stuff. So you know that you've already got your order coming out. Then they've got, you know, other orders also already staged up. Half the time whenever I go there, I'll get an order and then I'll get a second order, pick up from the same spot. You know, drop-offs not that far apart from each other, so you already know that you're getting your orders stacked. And that is definitely helpful, especially if you're just like running around like I am all the time. That way you can just fucking, you know, knock out this one, knock out that one, and then you'll probably get another order as soon as you drop off those to go right back. And the staff is pretty cool too. They're always like in a cheerful mood, and you know, they're always just busy getting it. And you know, they do an awesome job. So that is one that I go to at least once a day, if not more. So whenever I'm out, I know that I'm going to stop in there and I know that everything's going to get done and get taken care of the right way. But at any rate, that's the end of this video. Just a quick one. I just wanted to go and get that out there because I've been getting I've been getting orders to some of the restaurants at the beginning of this one. Namely Last Call, which is one that I will never go to. Not on my personal time, not on my work time. Just not at all. They fucking, I don't know, they just fucking left like a fucking bad taste in my mouth, and I'm not doing that shit again. But, who knows, man, maybe some of these restaurants can turn it around the same way that Ginos did. How I would not go there for shit, and then I ended up saying, fuck it, I'll try it, and then, you know, everything's going good. Now that's one of those places that I don't even have a problem stopping in at. So, just keep that in mind. Let me know if there's any restaurants that you've been to that are just fucking, you know, just fucking around too much. And let me know if there's some other restaurants that are really, really good that I should check out. That do dashing good, or Grubhub, or whatever the hell it is that you do. And then let me know which ones are good, because who knows, man. Maybe you've got different experiences. Maybe you've been to some of these ones that I've had nothing but bad experience with. Maybe you had some good experience with them. Just drop it down in the comments. Let me know. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. And, you know, hit the subscribe. Stick around. You can check out some of my other videos. I've got some punk videos, some metal videos. Essentially, everything is all music in this channel. But I just decided to put this up here because why the fuck not? So, I'll catch y'all in the next video.